Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to continue on with some of our basic principles of music theory and just some more thoughts for you. I had a conversation yesterday that reminded me of a book I read recently, and I just wanted to share this with you. Okay? It's a story by H.F. Arnold. It was written in 1926, and one thing I can tell you about anything is know your history and try to obtain as much knowledge as you possibly can. And throughout history, that definitely applies to music. I kind of slightly suggested that music theory doesn't apply to all cultures because it doesn't. I personally like more of the Japanese culture, which Western music and the theory that you can apply it to it. It's kind of set by a different set of rules, but that's me. That's why it's so complicated in everything you do. However, I'm going to read the very first sentence from this book, and if you guys get bored later, take the time and read it. It's a good book. There's something ungodly about these night wire jobs. You sit up here on the top floor of a skyscraper and listen to the whispers of civilization. New York, London, Calcutta, Bombay, Singapore. They're all your next door neighbors after the street lights go dim and the world has gone to sleep. 1926. It's a good book. Go ahead and check it out. Other than that, I'll see you guys in a minute. I got some ideas to hopefully help you guys in your compositions, and hopefully I help myself along the way as well. Guitar Rehab, we're all getting better together. Love you guys. Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to continue on with a little more theory for you, a little more basics of the theory. But I just want to talk about something else. In some previous videos, I discussed music theory is very important, and it is. But it's also very important to be creative and not try to get stuck in the confines of what is mathematically correct that's next. How I look at music over the years, and since I started playing again, I look at it kind of like something I had to look up today, grass. So this morning I woke up, sun came up again, and I'm looking at the grass. And I see grass as, is it dying? Is it living? Is it growing healthy? Is it getting diseased? Are the dogs coming over and pooping on it? Is it going to survive through the winter? Is it getting the nutrients it needs? Like music, there's a scientific name for everything in this world. The name for grass is called Cynodon dactyli. I'm sure somebody will probably correct me on that. Somebody's gonna get really excited and say you said that wrong. That's right. I also say that there guy over there. So I say those words wrong too. Who cares? My point is don't get too wrapped up in a theory and forget about why you started playing in the first place. Long time ago when I started playing, I would just close my eyes and play what I thought I was hearing in my head, which translated, through my body to my fingers, okay? And sometimes it came out really good, and sometimes it's a hit and miss. Sometimes it just came out really bad. But when it comes out good, that's where you write it down. Then you can break down the theory behind it to get everybody else on board with what you're doing. So what I'm trying to say is don't lose your creative side. As for 7-tone modes, that's probably the most important thing you can learn. I've talked about this before in other videos. Back in the day, I had an easy way to remember them. It was, do people like major assholes like I? Now, if you know your modes, you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. So, it's not where we're really going with this today, okay? Where we're going with is try to feel what you're playing and understand you can use different notes and different textures to create music. Don't be afraid to just let yourself go, start playing some things, and once you figure it out, right, whatever note combination you're in, then take the time and break down all those notes across this entire instrument. And now you can start figuring out, you know, okay, well, this obviously is a major chord in this pattern. This is obviously a minor chord in this pattern, right? Then major, major, and diminished, or whatever the sequence is, based off the pattern that you applied on top of the notes that you composed, okay? You don't really have to make it all that difficult. You don't have to be a genius to know everything, okay? Now, if you are, I love that stuff. I mean, I like talking just like everybody else does. We're all sharing, right? It's like when we were all kids and the kid down the street was playing something better than you did and you had to go study what he was doing because it was annoying because he was better. We've all been through it. That's kind of a long talk, but I really feel that this is important, so I'm spending the time to talk to you guys about this, okay? So here's another example, okay? Now, we know that this is an A. Okay? Now I'm texturing that on top of. Do we know what that note is? Well, if you don't, I'm going to purposely make you figure it out. If it's your basic alphabet, I'll give you a little hint, right? Okay. Now, there's a specific reason, and we're not going to get into the theory behind it because there's no point in it. But there is a specific reason why I'm choosing to do this. So when I'm sitting here just trying to think of something, it's right off the cuff like I always do, guys. So it either comes out good or it comes out bad, right? And this is reminding me of that book I was talking about in the intro, okay? That's where my mindset is right now, okay? Okay, so we played some random notes. As an esteemed colleague of mine pointed out, by the way, thanks for doing that. Love it. You can, we have a drone tone, right? We can literally use any note we want to. The point that I'm trying to make is you need to focus on what you are playing in your head, then break it down, okay? Go, if you like this little pattern, sure somebody somewhere wrote it, and I'm sure somebody somewhere has this big long list of cool arrangements and interpretations of how that should go. It's just music. Just have fun with it, guys. That's your little riff for the day. Maybe a little, maybe a little of this. I can never play soft. This comes out so bad. I love you guys. I hope this helped you a little bit. Again, we're choosing a different drone tone. And we're playing A over it. Love you guys. Just have fun with it.